All right, before I get started, um, I really want to stress to you guys. I was looking at the grade book, and I know you guys are still getting situated. This has been a big change for everybody, but if you have missing work for Q3, um, and hopefully this isn't because you didn't understand it, there's a Q3 section in this Google Classroom that has been replaced. So that there's work in there, and there's instructions on what you need to turn in if you have a missing quiz grade, and I will accept that work for full credit for missing quiz grades. Um, for those of you that are failing, if you look at your lowest score on your quiz and you realize that, hey, I need to bring this grade up, go find the missing work and turn that in. I'll treat it like corrections essentially for like half credit. Don't do a good job of it. All right. I'm really concerned about a lot of you who have not taken the time to work on your Q3 grade. For those of you that needed more time on your final, I emailed you scanned copies of your final weeks ago, and I can resend those if you need them. My goal for today, by the end of today, is to just go in, start looking in the grade book, and start assigning you Q3 stuff. If I assign you Q3 stuff, though, it's going to go with a call home to your parents because at this point, I just don't know how much longer grade books are going to be open and I'm going to have the opportunity to repost. I know these are some extenuating circumstances with everything that's going on, but I've given you guys tons of opportunities. So you're getting a call home with an assignment. So I suggest the first thing you do today is figure out what's going on with your Q3 grade if you're failing. If your grade is low and you want to bring it up, we need to have a conversation at this point. My priority is mostly for students that are failing. And my video next week, I might just start calling you out by name um, because, like I said, I don't, you're not retaking a quiz. You're just doing an assignment. It's just work. So if you have barriers with the technology, please let me know. I can talk to your crew teachers. I can talk to admin. I can try and figure something out. But let's close the book on Q3, um, and let's move forward. If you guys are struggling to get stuff done, we're just going to keep moving. We're keeping the assignments light for you, but at the same time, we're still learning. So you need to put in the effort. That's my speech. I'll just repeat it one last time. Get it done. Assignments will include a call home. All right. So, and I've already talked to people. If I need Spanish speakers to talk to your parents, I've already set that stuff up. So they're happening. So I suggest you get to it. All right. So week two, covalent bonds and molecules. Now we're going to get into not just the study of matter, but how they change. This is the beginning of getting really close to chemical reactions. So for this assignment, the way I've structured it is you have a study guide right here, and that study guide includes statements and vocabulary terms. You need to fill in your study guide, all right? So you want to answer all the questions, include definitions when you submit it. It's part of your grade. And so the study guide connects to each of these lessons. There's 4 videos. I split the third lesson into 2 parts. So you watch the videos, you have your study guide open, you pause, you practice and follow along. And by the end of it, we'll see where you guys are at and you'll turn that in. For each of those lessons, you'll also turn in an exit ticket. So the order I would like you guys to work is you open your study guide, you fill in that lesson piece of the study guide, watch the video. After you've done with the work, maybe you may have to pause and restart the video a couple of times to get some practice in. Fill in that when you feel comfortable, fill in the exit ticket. It's really short. You're just rating yourself on the learning targets and then move on to the next video. All right. And when you're all done filling in the study guide, you can turn the whole assignment in. I've given a due date of Thursday. This is just part 1. So part 2 of the assignment is a short follow-up assessment based on what you've learned. I may give you a consensus paragraph, some short answers, or I may just give you some additional practice, or maybe even a combination of those things. The goal is this assignment is going to be short. I've really pushed to think about how long it should take. And I'm really trying to stick to that 2 hours or so a week for you guys so that you're not overwhelmed at this point. And so hopefully that covers everything that you need. This is going to go live at 10:30. Remember, first thing is review Q3 and figure out what it is you need to do to make sure that you're passing Q3 chemistry. All right. Um, I will be calling home. I'm dead serious about this. We've replaced the quizzes. The work is out there. It's all on your plate at this point. All right. So remember, you're turning in the study guide, you're completing the exit tickets, and then you'll have that follow-up assessment that you'll get on Thursday or sooner if you turn it in, and that will be due on Monday. So that will be half of the points. Office hours are 11 to 1. If you can't meet that, just shoot me an email and set up another time. I'm always, pretty much always around and doing something. So it should be easy for me to answer some questions and make some time for you guys. I really miss being in the classroom, especially miss that we can't be doing stuff in the lab right now. I will hopefully have a fun demo, which won't be graded, that will further explain some of this stuff. I'm hoping to post that on Thursday when I post the short follow-up assessments, and it's just going to kind of help anchor what we're learning right now. So do your best with this stuff. Make time for Q3 stuff. If there's underlying circumstances with Q3, you gotta let me know. All right. All right. That's it, guys. I'll talk to you in office hours. Bye.